All right, so if you need to get 5 mandates, 10 mandates, 5 sales, 10 sales in the next 30 days, and you're wondering in terms of what's the best way to do it, listen very closely. So, what I'm about to dive into is how to do this specifically as quick as possible to help you get either to that OTP or to get the mandate as quick as possible within 30 days. All right, so there's 3 things that you need, guys, if you want to get to the mandate or the sale a lot faster and quicker. All right, so number one, I'll cover this in a second. All right, so the first thing that you need is you need attention. The second thing that you need is you need a filter. And the third thing that you need is you need a calendar. And I'll cover each one in a second. Now, I do need to make a disclaimer. All right, let me put this here at the top. Okay. Here's a disclaimer, guys. This is not a traditional strategy. So what do I mean by that? I'm not going to tell you to make 1,000 calls, and out of those 1,000 calls, you're going to get this amount of appointments, and then from this appointments, and nah. We're not doing that over here, guys. If that's what you want, go and attend anything by Trevor Gore, anyone who's traditional. We're focusing more on modern tactics and strategies, okay? So I'm going to walk you through modern strategies or modern strategy to secure deals, okay? In 30 days. Okay, using these 3 things. All right, awesome, perfect. Okay, cool, guys. So I said you need attention, you need a filter, you need a calendar. So let's start off with the first one, which is attention. Okay, cool, guys. So when I say that you need attention, this is what I mean. Guys, attention is the new currency. Okay, attention is the new dollar. Attention is the new Mandela money. All right, those who have more attention essentially make more money. What do I mean by that, guys? How many influencers do you know now that are successful because they have attention or they've monetized attention? How many celebrities, right, do you know that don't really have a talent but they're making money? Right, because of the fact that they're able to capitalize attention. Your Kim Kardashians, all right, or the Kardashian family. Then you've got influencers, local, international influencers that are either good at a craft or they're good at entertainment, for example, and that's how they're making money. Okay, guys, I could go on and on and on. Guys, we even have real estate moguls, right? Your Ryan Serhant, we've got Grant Cardone. Why do we know them? It's because they are all guys good at getting attention. So what I've noticed in this industry is that there's a huge lack of attention with most agents. I always like to say, guys, that if you're struggling to get attention, it's going to be difficult for you to get deals. Because remember, guys, out of sight, out of mind. Guys, if your sellers and buyers are not aware that you exist, okay, then you're not going to get any deals. So essentially, what do we need to do to get attention? I always like to say, guys, that the easiest and the fastest way to get attention is by, drum roll, is basically, let's do this here. Running ads. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because when you run ads, guys, let me give you an example. If I want to get 10,000 eyeballs today, I can do that with ads. If I want to get 100,000 eyeballs of sellers or buyers today, I can do that through ads. So the first thing that you need, guys, if you want to secure mandates, you need attention. Now, of course, you can get attention through many ways. You can cold call, you can send out flyers, you can go door to door, okay? But which one matches up? If I want to get 100,000 eyeballs today of sellers who live in my area, I can do that today by running ads. But if I want to reach out to 100,000 sellers through cold calling, how long is that going to take me? God knows how long it's going to take. So it's very important to understand that ads are important if you want to get more attention. All right? So we've covered attention, which is great. So now you're running ads and everything is going well. You now have eyeballs. So now you're going to come into another problem. And I'm going to walk you through what this next problem is. Okay? So now that you know how to get attention, great, amazing, perfect. But now, the next problem that you're going to get is you're going to get all these eyeballs. Does this mean all these eyeballs are sellers that are ready to sell? Does this mean that they're all sellers? No. You're going to come across people that are maybe just seeing your ad and they clicked on it. You're going to come across people that are homeowners, but they're not looking to sell right now. You're going to come across people that want to sell, but not right now. Maybe they're looking to sell within 3 to 6 months. And then you're going to come across people that are looking to sell immediately, but they're shopping around. Then you're also going to come across sellers that are ready to sell immediately, and you're ready to go, okay? And I always like to say that you want to focus on sellers that are ready to sell immediately and those who are looking to sell within 30 days, but they're shopping around, okay? So if we, let's say, have 100,000 eyeballs, from those 100,000 eyeballs, we get about, let's say, 1,000 leads, okay? Now, how are you going to find out from those 1,000 leads who are the sellers that are ready to sell as soon as possible, or those who are looking to sell within 30 days and just shopping around? Are you going to call them? I hope you don't, because that's going to take time. And by the time you finally find that hot seller within those 1,000 leads, they probably decided to work with another agent because you took your time. So what do we need to do? Well, we need a good filtration process. And this is where the filter comes into play. So what do I mean by that? Guys, we need a landing page, all right, that's going to automatically connect with our attention, which is our ads, okay? Why? So that we can qualify those leads. When I say qualifying the leads, especially when we're looking at sellers, we can do the same thing for buyers as well, okay? When I'm saying qualifying the leads, from a seller perspective, we're qualifying the seller's intention, okay? And then we're qualifying the buyer's intention to buy, but looking more from a financial perspective. We want to find out, do you have cash? Do you have credit? And how soon are you looking to buy? Okay? So the whole purpose of the filtration process is to filter all the leads that you're going to be getting through your attention efforts. Okay? Remember, as I said, if I wanted to get 100,000 views, okay, on sellers, today I would do ads. So that would help me get the right attention immediately. But now that I have this attention, and now that I have all these leads, I need something that's going to qualify these people automatically on autopilot as soon as possible. Not in 2 days, not in 1 day, not in 2 hours. It needs to happen immediately. So utilizing landing pages is an easy way to filter those leads. Okay, so cool. Now we know how to get attention as soon as possible. Now we got 1,000 leads in 1 day, for example. All right, and then we qualify those leads. So I would like to say that there's about 5 to 10% of those leads that are either ready to sell right now, or ready to buy right now, or looking to buy within 30 days and they're shopping around. So let's be conservative. Let's say it's 5%. So from those 1,000 leads, okay, so we went from 100,000 eyeballs, okay, went from 100,000 eyeballs to, let's say, 5%, which is now, we went from 100,000 eyeballs. My bad, guys. Maths is not mathing right now. We went from 100,000 eyeballs, okay, and then 1% of them, which is not bad, by the way, 1% turned into leads. So now we have 1,000 leads, and then from that 1,000 leads, okay, that we filtered, okay, we now have 5% of them who are either looking to sell right now or those who are shopping around. So what's that 5%? It's basically 50 sellers who are either looking to sell right now or are shopping around. So then what's the third step? The third step is the calendar strategy. So what does that mean? Well, now these 50 people who are either looking to sell right now or are shopping around, what happens after that? Do we now have to call them again? Okay, and then figure out of where they're looking to sell it. Guys, these are super hot leads, right? Guys, these people are scorching. Let's just imagine that's fire. Okay? These leads are scorching. So if you're going to take your time with these 50 leads, you're going to guaranteed lose a couple if you're going to take your time manually having to set up appointments, manually having to engage with them, etc., etc. So when I say that you need a calendar, I mean more from the perspective of every of these 50 leads that have now shown interest, okay, I would personally set up calendar appointments with people that are looking to sell immediately. So through a priority of number one, as soon as possible, and then those who are shopping around within 30 days. Because at least I know those who are shopping around within 30 days, I've got some time, I've got some leeway. And those are also shopping around, also looking at different options. Okay? So I already know that I'm not going to close them immediately, but I know with time, within those 30 days, I can. But those who say as soon as possible, I need to focus on these people. Now, let's say, for example, there's an 80-20 with these 50 leads. So what do I mean by that is that 80% of these people are shopping around and they're looking to buy within 30 days, and then 20% of them are ready to sell as soon as possible. Okay? So if we're looking at the 20% who are looking to sell as soon as possible, what's 20% of 50? That's 10. It's the same process with buyers as well. Okay? Same process with buyers as well. So now I've got 10 of these sellers who are now booked in my calendar because I've got a strategy that as soon as they qualified, those who say as soon as possible, I urge them or we urge them to book an appointment through our calendar. So now in my calendar, when I wake up in the next day or two, I now have 10 appointments with sellers in one day. I can see 10 sellers in one day. Okay? And then guess what? I get 10 mandates. Now, of course, if it's buyers, that's going to be a little bit of a different ball game, right? But now, this is essentially how we can get 10 sellers or 10 buyers in less than 30 days, honestly. All right? I was obviously emphasizing the speed time because, guys, 100,000 views in one day to get 1,000 leads, okay, in the next 2 days for you to get 50 appointments, in the next, I would say, 3 to 4 days for you to get 10 appointments. This process will literally happen within 7 days. Like, you can literally do this in 7 days. But the problem is, most agents won't have the capacity to deal with all these leads or to do all this in a space of 7 days. Hence why I spread it out to 30 days. Why? Because then instead of getting 100,000 views in one day, we can spread that out to get 100,000 views in 1 month. Okay? So we can spread it out to get 1,000 leads in 1 month. So we can spread it out to get 50 interested people in 1 month. So we can spread it out to get 10 appointments in 2 weeks or a week. So you have time and space, okay, for you to close the deals that you need to do, right? Maybe first getting the sellers and then you get the buyers, or you can do both. But this is ultimately the easiest way for you to do it. Very simple, very easy. And notice how I said that when it comes to the strategy, we don't like to do traditional. Traditional takes time. I always like to say, guys, you're either going to pay in speed or you're going to pay through time, all right? How are you going to pay through time? If you want to get 1,000 eyeballs, you know that you need to cold call. How many, guys, if you're making 100 calls a day, how long is it going to take for you to get to 100,000? Okay? Can you see it just takes too much time? Whereas if you're running an ad, it happens overnight. Then you still need to qualify them. How much time is that going to take? Right? With a landing page, overnight, immediately. Okay? And then afterwards, those who are qualified, boom, automatic booked calendar appointment. It's not, hey, so when are you available? Please give me a time. No, I'm not available tomorrow. All right, but I'm available Wednesday. So are you available Wednesday night at 6 p.m.? No, I've got something Wednesday, 6 p.m. Okay, so when would be the next availability for you? What about Friday? No, Friday, can you see? Takes too much time. But if you have a process that knows how to get immediate attention, knows how to filter them, knows how to book automatic appointments, all you just need to do is deal with the 10 clients who are already in your calendar. And you just need to confirm the date and time, go see them, and you're good to go. All right? Hope this makes sense, guys. So if you want to find out how to utilize or get a strategy like this where you can get eyeballs as soon as possible, qualify them as well as book automatic appointments, click on the link in the description. I do have my masterclass that you can go and check out where I walk through everything in full detail. And if you also want to learn how to build this out yourself, for example, then just DM me on Instagram, king.listing.ai, and I will send you the free training. Or you can WhatsApp me on, I'll add my number. I've got too many WhatsApp numbers. But I suppose the best way, guys, DM me on Instagram, king.listing, or DM me on Facebook, Wandile Mr. W AI. That's what you have to do. DM me the keyword AI on Instagram and Facebook, because I want to say WhatsApp. Clearly it's on my mind. And I'll send over that free training to you. Anyways, guys, share this with an agent who you think will get a lot of value from this. And subscribe, guys. It really does help the channel. And I'm going to add more videos like this in future. Take care, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.